I'm gonna give you an engine, low to the ground, extra big oil pan that cut the wind from underneath you. 30 to 40 more horsepower. I'm gonna give you a fuel line that will hold an extra gallon of gas. I'm gonna shave half an inch off you and shape you like a bullet. And when we get you primed, painted, and weighed, you'll be ready to go out on that racetrack. I'm dropping the hammer.
When it comes to Hollywood and stock car racing, there's always one movie that stands out above them all, and it's here at the Old Yadkin Valley Speedway as the Funkhouser Diecast Racing League brings you the NASCAR Days of Thunder Showdown. That's right, race fans, the movie cars that created an explosion in popularity for stock car racing are here at the Old Yadkin Valley Speedway. And we want to give a big shout out and thank you to our sponsor, Merch by Meekin, for providing the amazing vintage racing advertisements as well as pit road decor, bringing the movie world to life here at the Funkhouser Diecast Racing League. The drivers have already made their practice runs as they cruise or down here on pit road, making their final adjustments as we get ready for the qualifying time trials to determine what our starting grid will be for the main 8-race event here at the Old Yadkin Valley Speedway. Now enough talking, let's get down to the driver introductions and our time trials. Starting us off, driving the number 51 Exxon Oil Chevy Lumina, the two-time Daytona 500 champion, it's Rowdy Burns. And we are off and underway for our first qualifying attempt, as these cars will have two chances to put down the best track time they can, as Rowdy Burns is nice and smooth heading down in the turn 2 through the chicane. He gets a little bit loose heading in the turn 3, but he's able to correct it as he heads down the super stretch in the turn 4. Oh, he's all over the place. He's bouncing, but he's able to regain control of the car as he comes across the line. He's going to put his first track time down, 21.285 seconds. A nice track time for his first go. And here we go for qualifying attempt number 2 as Rowdy Burns takes off and takes that inside lane down in the turn 1. Nice and smooth as he goes down through the S-turns, taking it down in the turn 2. As he goes through the chicane, he is nice and straight as he heads down in the turn 3. No mistakes this time. He is straight and arrow heading down in the turn 4. As he comes down to the line, he's going to put down a track time of 19.005 seconds, making a statement as he has the time to beat. Now let's move on to the rookie sensation and crowd favorite, driving the number 46 City Chevy Racing Machine, the former two-time World of Outlaws champion, it's Trickle. Cole Trickle's already off and underway as he heads down in the turn 1 with an amazing amount of speed as he goes down through the S-turns, heading in the turn 2. Trickle made his way into stock car racing after being an experienced driver in open wheel racing. He had his eyes set on the Indy 500, but that would soon change as he would become a phenomenon in the stock car racing world as he puts down a track time of 19.636 seconds in his first go-around. A strong first qualifying time for Trickle as that puts him just a half a second behind the leader, Rowdy, as there you see he's underway for his second lap. Trickle's rookie season would get off to a rough start at the 1989 Goodrich 400 at Rockingham Motor Speedway, having trouble at for multiple weeks. However, at the 1989 Trans-South 500 at Darlington, he was able to capture his first of 4 wins in a row, as here he comes down to the line, putting down a track time of 19.300 seconds. A fast time, but Rowdy still sits on top of the board as we move on to our next competitor, driving the number 34 Goodies Racing Chevrolet from Reading, Pennsylvania. It's Aldo Benedetti. Benedetti no stranger to the racing world, as he has experience in the International Motorsports Association as well as the kart series. Here he is in NASCAR trying to prove himself worthy as you see him driving an amazing run down into turn 3. Does he have what it takes to keep up with the other drivers as he gets a little loose, but he's able to control it straight? Coming down to the final stretch, he's going to put down a track time of 20.230 seconds. A smooth but cautious run by Benedetti as that track time shows it. Let's see what he can do with one more to go as you see him taking that inside lane down into turn 1 as he gets a nice run into the S-turns heading down into turn 2. Benedetti is going to try his best to keep up with these NASCAR professionals as he heads down into turn 3. Nice little move as he comes out of the turn. Nice and smooth. Will he be able to make it as he comes down to line? Oh, he gets a little bit loose as he puts in a track time of 19.933 seconds. Rowdy still sits on top of the board, but we have one more driver left to go, and that is the number 18 Hardee's Racing Machine, being driven by none other than Russ Wheeler. Wheeler, a very charismatic character, got his start filling in for the injured Cole Trickle. However, his success as a fill-in driver got him a permanent ride as Cole's teammate with Dallin Racing. However, this didn't sit well with everyone, and Wheeler's aggressive driving with his own teammate soon made he and Cole bitter rivals. Here we go down in the turn 4 as he heads down to the final stretch. As he comes across the line, he puts in a track time of 19.288 seconds, taking the second place spot. And it seems the rivalry continues as he knocks Cole Trickle off of that second place spot as he has his eyes set on that pole position. But the question is, can he do it? As he takes his moves down in the turn 2, heading through the chicane, he is nice and smooth, heading down in the turn 3 as he moves by the grandstands down the surface stretch into turn 4. Here we go, the final time of the day, and he's gonna do it, knocking off Rowdy Burns and putting down the fastest track time of 18.988 seconds. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, your qualifying order set for the main event of the NASCAR Days of Thunder Showdown here at the Old Yadkin Valley Speedway. With your pole setter, starting us on the inside row of the first race, it's Russ Wheeler. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you being here for the racing action at the Old Yadkin Valley Speedway. And if you love the action you've seen, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as we'll see you next time.